Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Mr. M, aka Logic, and you're watching The Morning Rant. And with me I have my co-host, the infamous Schoolboy. What's up, Schoolboy?
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm chilling, brother. How you doing?
Man, it's an early morning. It's a beautiful morning, though. You know, it's a little bit rainy. Glad to be here.
No doubt, no doubt. Glad to be here as well. And it's definitely an early morning for us. We've been up since like 6:30, tweaking things, and my green screen still looks like shit. How about that?
Gotta get this lighting down. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab me some different lighting or whatever. But for me, I'm a little bit of I'm not gonna say I'm a perfectionist per se, but I like to level up, and this is the second season, so definitely don't want our screens look crazy. Right now we got it a little crop, so no one notices but me. And this is the first episode, I think. We could just calling this the sound check, but we all coming back. It's getting cold out there. Like Schoolboy said, it's rainy, shit like that. So we definitely plan on being there for you, through the rest of this fall and through the winter. And we have everybody else coming back with us this season as well. I know it's just me and Schoolboy right now on the check-in, but everybody is alive and well and counted for. And we only got like one viewer right now, so I guess we got to work our way back up. How you feeling about that, Schoolboy?
I'm cool with it, man. I just like bringing a little perspective to the day.
Right.
But yeah, man. I want to get into these stories, man. So what are you talking about?
That's lit. He's not wasting no time. I feel you. So I guess we should go straight with the elections being, I guess, the reason everyone's dancing in the street right now. I guess we should, get straight to the actual election topic. And we probably don't have that much time to, I know you have to go to work. I have things to do as well on the home front. So we're not going to do a whole, I guess, 2-hour show today. Like I said, this is a sound check. However, we do have some stories. There was a gang of stories that we didn't get a chance to get to. And there's some that are just breaking news right now. So I guess we're going to go to some that's breaking news right now. And when the gang comes back, we'll talk about some of the stories that we didn't miss. And once again, this is The Morning Rant. If this is your first time watching, we like to basically go over current and current-ish events and help people come up with their own conclusions. With that being said, the article, do you have it pulled up by any chance?
Which one? The article that I sent about
in regards to your boy Trump. We have one coming from CNBC, and is that the one you want to go over?
Yeah, that'll work. Let me just
all right, that's okay. So I'll throw it on the screen, but there is a video too. So let me just go ahead and pull that video up. And Of course, they're gonna play the ads first and all that good shit. They gotta pay the bills, of course. But yeah, let me pull that up. And as you pull up the article, and hopefully the video could shed some light on it. And whatever the video doesn't tell us, I'm sure you'll tell us from the actual article itself. So this is coming to us from CNBC. And should I be letting you want to try to introduce it on your own?
Yeah, I can read it.
All right. So let me put the joint on the screen for you.
So it looks like Trump loyalists. It says the headline is Trump loyalists elevated to powerful roles at the Pentagon after firing of Defense Secretary Esper. And so, I think this is interesting because this guy keeps saying, well, I want to make sure that we are, protecting our country from immigrants, et cetera, et cetera. But when he's the problem, he's like, okay, well, let me get rid of the actual military people and put some people that's in place that'll try to enforce the policies. I'm about to just pull out my ass to try not to get out the White House.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they unseat this guy because of the stuff he's doing right now. It makes it seem like he's really not trying to go nowhere.
Well, look, I do have the video pulled up, and we have a couple good morning shout outs. Antoinette says, good morning. Good morning to you, Antoinette.
Good morning. Good morning.
And congratulations on the great things you're doing. I did get a chance to check out that Zoom meeting you invited me to, just so you know. I did end up going that day, so we'll talk soon enough. And Sleazy Aki says, yo, what up?
What's up?
What's good, homie? And yeah, so I'm gonna pull up the video, and I'll let you announce it one more time, and I'll play the video. Go ahead. What are we about to watch?
We're talking about Donald Trump's firing, like Defense Secretary Esper. So he's firing the people who are actually versed in national defense and putting people, loyal to him in those offices. And, he has a habit of putting people in place who don't have experience. So
President Trump fired his defense secretary today. No lame duck president has ever done such a thing. Mark Esper and President Trump have long been at odds. He signaled last week that he was likely done when he penned a resignation letter and had it at the ready. He didn't need it because the president Twitter fired him. Mark Esper has been terminated effective immediately, he wrote. Esper's problems began back in June with the Clear the Streets for a Church photo op event at Lafayette Park and St. John's Church. Esper disagreed with the president on using active duty military to stop the protests. And since he's been helping members of Congress to draft legislation to strip Confederate leaders' names from military bases and streets on them, and possibly even ships at sea. That work's set to continue. Christopher Miller is set to replace Esper. He's the Senate-confirmed director of the National Counterterrorism Center. Hallie, who else is likely to go here?
Well, anywhere from a couple of names to a whole lot of names, Shep. And let me break this down here. You have, obviously, the firing of Defense Secretary Mark Esper. That is something that has long been rumored to be in the works. In fact, we had reported here at NBC News, a couple of my colleagues who cover the Pentagon and national security, that Esper has gone so far as to have prepared a letter of resignation, according to several defense officials familiar with that, knowing that after Election Day, he was on the chopping block. I can tell you there are questions in the president's circle about the futures of FBI Director Chris Wray, about the future of CIA Director Gina Haspel as well. Those are a couple of people that we're keeping our eyes on. But more broadly, listen, you have a lot of staffers, Shep, who are here at the White House who are well aware that come January, they're going to need to find another job. But a senior administration official is telling NBC News tonight that a top aide is now directing departments to fire anybody who is looking for work so long as President Trump is refusing to concede this election, Shep.
Schoolboy?
Yeah, man. So not only Esper left, but three of his top aides left as well. So we've got pretty much a national defense void at the moment at the top. So it's not a good situation for a country to be in shortly after an election during a transfer of power to a new president. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. We'll see how that turns out. Other countries are going through the same thing. I think, I said that thing about Belarus and said the same thing about, or said something out about Ethiopia. Both of those countries are at war with rumored civil wars in those countries. And whoever thought that we would be in the same conversation with Ethiopia and Belarus, as far as possibly going to civil war. So very interesting times that we're in. I hope Joe Biden can make it through these next few months, man, because he's looking kind of old.
So good point. So I just want to also point out that I know you mentioned some of the other articles you sent me as well, and I can get to those if you like, or you can just briefly talk about them. But this is another article I didn't get a chance to send out to you that you see on the screen. Now, Biden not getting intelligence reports because Trump officials won't recognize him as president-elect. So on top of him firing 4 people from the Pentagon, I believe it is recently in the past few days, I think it was 4 people. They're also not transferring information to him that he needs to protect this country. So, yeah. So do you think that is signs of proactive civil war?
Well, I think here's a fail-safe that is like a pro. It's like not du jour, but it's I can't think of the word now. Long story short, we have living presidents, and most of those living presidents have Secret Service details.
Right.
So if 4 of the living presidents come up there with their Secret Service detail, then Trump's going to be pretty uncomfortable sitting in the White House trying to tell everybody why he's not going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't think he's going to be able to sit up in there for too long after Inauguration Day, even if he decides he's going to try to turn the whole country in the Pentagon. Well, you know what I'm saying? Because the people who are actually doing the work, they're not going down with that shit. They're like, bro, I've been here for 30 years. I'm not about to ruin my career and all this for a one-term president. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's what's up. So we got a few comments that came in while you were talking. Hemp Lord says, "Yo, what's good?"
Yo, Hemp Lord, you never hit me up, bro. I just literally, we got to talk, man. I got some paperwork in the other day.
Hemp Lord hit up Schoolboy. He's trying to learn about this hemp business, brother. But yo to you, and definitely salute to you and all the good work you're doing on your channel. If you haven't, please subscribe to Hemp Lord's channel. A lot of great information about cannabis and or hemp via CBD. Ish Chico says, "Peace to the family, peace to you, Lord. How you doing, man? Good to see you." That's the big bro Ish right there. And yeah, so basically right now we're talking about this Trump situation and a possible what we've been saying is actual civil war. We've been saying that we're actually watching a civil war, that they'll call a civil war in the future. But here at the Morning Rant, we believe that the war has already started, and that history would tell it just like that. And right now, you got your boy Trump, as Schoolboy just informed us. He fired, I believe, 4 people from the Pentagon recently of high stature people who are been keeping the keeping things safe, and he fired them and just put in people who were loyal to him himself. So, which is a bold move to do on your way out of the White House when you have about 70 days left. Orville also says, "What up to you, homeboy? Good to see you." All right, so this is the sound check. We're not going to be on for 2 hours, anything like that. We were on, trying to get certain things right behind the scenes. With that being said, Schoolboy, do you believe in Mercury retrograde? Do you believe in this?
I keep hearing about it. I hope not. I mean, shit.
You hope that it's not real, or you hope you don't believe in it?
I hope that it's not real. I hope that it's a situation where, I can continue to have successes and not be taking too many more losses this next quarter.
No matter where the planets are and shit, right?
Yeah, fuck Mercury. I mean, stay that funky ass over there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to deal with that joint, man.
Yo, I say that to say this. A lot of people say during Mercury retrograde. Let me say it right, because I've been teasing this shit for a while, because I've been here over the years. People always like, "Oh, Mercury's in retrograde. This is in retrograde, and my life is fucked up." And it's like, no, your life is fucked up because you got a fucked up life, right? But here's the thing, right? So they say that your technology is not supposed to work.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? They say all types, types of shit is supposed to be happening. Relationships, certain relationships you have may, you may fall out with people. And I don't know too much about it, but they say all types of fuck shit is supposed to happen during Mercury, when Mercury is in retrograde. I believe I'm saying it right. So I was teasing it not too long ago, saying Mercury's and Gatorade and all this shit. But but here's the thing, right? So all of my technology is fucking up right now. So right now I'm not on my work computer. I'm on my laptop. You know what I mean? Which is not ideal for the situation. My fucking work computer is fucked up, as you know, because behind the scenes, you've been trying to help me out with that behind the scenes. My fucking green screen looks like fucking 1980 right now with the pixelation in my hat. This shit is bothering me. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, you look like a time traveler from the past.
Facts. Exactly. So
like the special effects from Last Action Hero.
Yeah, you remember that show? Every time I try to tell somebody about this shit, they never remember it. It was a talking head. It was like a white dude. It feel like in the 80s, it was a talking head and shit. You remember that? It had like a weird background, and he was just talking. He'd be like tripping out the whole time.
Yeah, but it seemed like that was like every show in the 80s, like early 90s.
True.
That was like MTV in 92.
Well, all right. So with that being said, we're gonna get shit together. Right now, this is just a sound check, but we still got some things we're gonna talk about and laugh about before we go ahead and let you guys go. With that being said, Hemp Lord says much love and respect. You know what I mean? Thanks. And no, thank you. And he also gives you his email, Schoolboy. So his email, you can go back to the show and watch it again. If anybody who's looking for any guidance in the hemp field, Mr. B CBD, not Mr. CBD, Mr. B CBD at gmail.com. Thank you, Hemp Lord. And also just remember that we are willing to work with you up here. We see you do a lot of great work on your channel, and we are willing to work with you. Just One Love says, best morning I've had in a while. Good morning, Ranters. Thank you. Salute to you. And don't get too happy. We only here for a short while. We're not here for a long time. We're only here for a short while. We're doing a little bit of a sound check. Schoolboy left his headphones in the office. My green screen is straight out of 1980s. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. They say Mercury is in retrograde. With that being said, there is some other shit I did want to talk about and laugh about too. Apparently, Mike Tyson knocked out his sparring partner. He's getting ready for this fight that's later this month. You're a big boxing. Yes. Are you a big boxing fan, Schoolboy?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm more of a Mike Tyson fan. I've been watching his podcast recently, and did you see him talking to Boosie the other day?
I heard that he kind of punked him, but I didn't really watch it yet.
You gotta watch it. I don't think that you're gonna see it like that. I think like, you know what I'm saying, a lame would probably be like, oh, he punked him. But like, right. You know what I'm saying, when you watch, you can be like, okay, I get what happened there. It's a little bit different. I don't think he punked him per se. He definitely said, I think you're a little bit gay. And then he was like, wait, he was like, no, I'm not gay. I'm really straight. And he was like, no, I'm not saying you're gay, but I think you might like guys. Some shit like that. I was like, what? Yo, what, Mike, where you going, bro? Where you going?
Well, this is the dude who said at a press conference once, I will fuck you in your ass.
Until you like it.
Until you like it. So,
yeah.
Mike Tyson might be a candidate of if he wasn't successful, he might have been one of those booty goons you hear about. You know what I mean? What Nas said in that song, he said, some niggas fuck their enemies in the ass when they catch them. Scary ass niggas, dangerous. Don't test them. Some shit like that. Okay. He might be one of those niggas, man. He might have been one of those type of niggas you can hire, stress somebody out for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I don't think that was the only time he talked about fucking a nigga's ass neither. So
yeah.
But with that being said, there's some video out there of Mike Tyson sparring and getting ready for this fight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for this fight against him and Roy Jones. And I'm just going to let this video play while we talk about it really quick. And in this video, you get to see a little piece of him actually sparring with his partner, and I believe he knocked his fucking partner the fuck out. But good. So yeah, it's this video has no sound, but yeah, hold on, let me just take that off the screen. It says so. This is his sparring partner right here. Just pay attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mike Tyson, needless to say, still got it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, there's another video that I want to play in regards to all of this. And let me just pull that up. And before I pull that up, let me bring on Steph Got Jokes. Steph, what's up, player?
What's going on, man? What's up, man? Good morning. Good morning.
You might want to move your camera to your side just a little bit. There you go. There you go, boss. What's up with you, man?
I'm blessed, man. Good to be back, man.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back, even though it's just a sound check right now. We're going to call it a sound check today. We can't stay on long. Schoolboy been trying to fix my green screen since like 7 this morning, 7:30-ish. I've been up since like 6:30 trying to fuck with this shit. And, we're just going to see what we can do right now. And then we're going to come back.
Well, I fell asleep waiting on the link. So, yeah.
You was up and ready and knocked the fuck out waiting for me. So you a fan of boxing stuff? I know you're a sports guy.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this fight between him and between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones?
I am. It's going to be interesting, nonetheless. It's a considerable age gap. I guess when you're that late in your age, I think Tyson 52, something like that. Roy Jones about 47.
Shit. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Can you confirm that?
Sure, I guess.
Well, guys, say what you was gonna say though.
Oh yeah, and they kind of fought in two different eras. They kind of fought in two different areas. Mike was like a juggernaut at one point, and these two never really had a time to fight each other. So yeah, it's one of them things like, how we always do hypotheticals. If Michael Jordan would have played Kobe or Michael Jordan would have played LeBron, it would have been, it would have been something to see. Yeah, Tyson's 52.
Okay.
And
so yeah. Go ahead.
Roy Jones is 51. Okay. No, they're close in age than I thought.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, I think Roy Jones is
51, 54. Yeah, it's not that. I thought it was like a 5-year gap. Okay. It's not that bad.
I'm about to say Roy Jones just looked younger.
Yeah.
Mike was doing coke and crack and shit like that. So, they aged a little bit more.
Allegedly.
Do that to you now.
What? So who you got your money on?
I'll go with Tyson. I think he's the favorite to win. I wouldn't be surprised if he lost, though.
You wouldn't be all right. So I don't think he's gonna lose. The only way he can lose if he don't knock Roy Jones the fuck out. And I think he got his. I think he's back to his knockout artist ways.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, the way I haven't been seeing him train in like the last 2.5 months.
Who's that, Roy Jones or Mike?
Mike. Yeah, after they pushed it back, I hadn't seen Mike doing any workouts. I seen him everywhere, but I didn't see him doing no workouts. And I imagine Roy is somewhere trying to get ready.
I mean, Roy is definitely somewhere getting ready. I think he lives on a nice piece of property. He be fishing on that shit. He probably meditating and jogging and all types of shit. But this is the thing. I don't think he got the power to knock Mike the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? And Mike is still training. I think his actual latest trainer actually he might have quit on him. You know what I'm saying? After getting knocked the fuck out, or punched in his face at the
Yeah, like what kind of that shit was like a weird ass punch though. It was like a punch and push my forearm all your face type shit.
I don't know. With that being said, let me go with some of these comments. Sean P says, you talking max headroom. Exactly. That's the motherfucker I'm talking about. And I never know the person's name, so I never say it right. And Just One Love says, must be because my daughter's virtual school just went down. Mercury retrograde. See, that's the fuck I'm talking about. Technology is all fucked up. And Lorville says, when y'all coming back? We back right now. We just not staying. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm fucking with you. We back. We basically back now. We just doing a little sound check. You know what I mean? Seeing how the graphics look. Seeing what it would take for us to be on point. It's early in the morning. We definitely don't want to come on too late anymore. We definitely want to start around 7. End around 9.
It's a lunch show sometimes. Like, yeah,
7:30 on this. Exactly. Sometimes we come on too late and all that, and I don't want to do that anymore. Everybody has lives and jobs, and Schoolboy got like 4 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So, we can't be. Everybody knows Steph got like 5 jobs, and and me, I just stay busy. I stay busy between being self-employed, being a father, you know what I mean, and also having other gigs and contracts and obligations to fulfill, and all types of unfinished work. I stay busy, so it would be best for us to get in, get out, and give you a show to watch later on in the day by 9 o'clock. So even if you don't watch us live at 7, you can watch us, just turn it on and it'll be a show bright and early for you when you do wake up or when you do go into your business. Yeah, so this is really just a sound check. This is not a full show. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it up. I might watch it and see how I feel about it. But how you guys feel about the new look?
While you're here, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you send your friends to go like it. Make sure you go follow our YouTube page. Make sure you follow Cash App. Boom, 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 boom. We in here.
He got to say it because y'all know I won't say that shit. And speaking of that, Steph, both of my phones are broke now. So I if y'all want to send a Cash App, y'all got to send a Cash App to one of these good brothers because I won't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, send that shit to Schoolboy, send it to Steph. You know what I mean? Because I won't even see it until I find the courage to mask up and go to the Sprint store. So with that being said, let me give y'all a quick hold on, let me see give you guys a quick coronavirus update. All right. So the latest on this pandemic. Well, let me do it right. Let me just pull up my little graphics and shit. Yeah, here we go. It's perfect. So, okay, so that's not the graphics I want to pull up. Y'all see, I'm blaming everything on retrograde. You heard? Y'all can't be having me have dead air. Y'all got to crack on me or something when this shit go wrong.
Well, we're all trying here, Goddamn. But what I think about the whole Mercury retrograde? It's just like, I probably shouldn't say this shit, but I be feeling like people make the shit up to justify the shit that they doing to fuck up their life. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's really fucking up, not no electronic shit, but they just be fucking up some shit. Like, damn, I ain't paying my rent. It must be where Mercury is,
Mercury.
Why when I went out here and bought them sneakers instead of paying my rent, it's Mercury.
It burned when I peaked. Mercury retro.
It's hard to get it out my head. Them white people cleaning the fur out the couch, man. That shit's stuck.
Cleaning the fur out the couch? What are we talking about?
Talking about that ad you just put up on the screen. Them white people getting the fur out the couch, man.
Yo, my bad.
Only white people living that foul, man. Niggas not really living like that, man. Come on.
Yo, just well up there. So are the fact picks y'all cities? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right. So with that being said, let me just give y'all a quick Corona update. So this is Mr. M with the Corona update. We're gonna try to be professional. We're gonna try to do shit like this. We're gonna see how far we can get with the professionalism. So hold on, let me get my shit together. You do it right. All right. This is Mr. M with the Corona update, live for the Ranters Union, the morning rant. The update for Corona is wear a fucking mask. The end. All right, there we go. Wear a fucking mask. All right, so this has been the morning rant. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sound check. Don't judge us. Please come back tomorrow and the day after. We're going to give you guys about 40 episodes, season 2, the same as we did in season 1, and I think you guys are rocking with us. You know, I think it took you guys a minute to realize we were live this morning. You know what I mean? So some people checking in, some people don't believe it. They don't believe it that they actually got a notification saying we're back, but we're back, and yeah. So that's what it is. This has been the morning rant. Steph, anything you want to say on your way?
Where the hoes at?
Where who at?
Where the hoes at?
Where the hoes at?
I'm on a dumb shit this morning, man. Where the hoes
That's a great question. Early in the morning, I always wonder where the hoes at.
I'm about to put you on the big screen. That's gonna be it. Well, damn, we got the thought topics.
I ain't don't know where the hoes at. So segment.
Where the hoes at?
That would be a fucking hilarious segment, though. But nah, that's what's up. I want to do little segments like that. When everyone had their little segments, you know what I mean? So hopefully, Steph can give us some things with sports and other things that he has a specialty in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Schoolboy definitely got to update us on the Civil War shit. Civil War shit seems like it's getting real.
Well, it's actually popping. Yeah, it's actually popping. Like I feel like this guy is really gonna try it, and I think it's gonna be hilarious to see. Hopefully, they're like, you know what? We've never done this shit before, so we're really gonna lock your goofy ass up. We're gonna make an example of you. You and Bill Cosby gonna sit in jail together. Y'all figure out what the hell going on.
I don't know. I don't see him locking them up. You know what I'm saying? But I do see the fact that he put his loyalists in those positions that we spoke about earlier. I do see that as a real sign of force.
Yeah,
that's a real sign of force. So, Internet says, "How y'all feel about the election?" I'll go first. I feel that I'm glad that people that I know and love can be at peace with knowing that Trump is no longer our president. However, I think that we're going to see. I think some people are going to tell the story that he was a legend and a hero, and some people are going to tell the story that he was the dumbest motherfucker alive. So that's how I feel about that. But I think his legacy is going to live on for a long time based on this, current election and his actual term. Schoolboy?
First of all, good morning, Antoinette. Good to see you. Also, the election. I don't think the election is really going to change a whole lot. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. Like you said, I don't think Trump's going to go out too easy, but at the same time, I don't think he can hold on to power in the White House too long. I think that he'll probably end up becoming something like the president of Florida, because he's not going to be able to go back to New York. He's probably going to end up in Florida, and you'll have Trump, and then you'll have like the governor of Florida. Then you'll have like the mayors of the cities and shit like that. But if Trump ends up landing in Florida, he won Florida in this last election. He's basically going to be the president of Florida until he dies.
You make a good point though, because he can definitely have a career in politics even if he's not the president now. So he could go to a town and lock it down. It's a good point. Steph, what's your thoughts?
Just to refute Schoolboy's point, like he won Florida. Like, first of all, he ain't finna be no king of Florida or president of Florida. That ain't over my dead body. One. Two.
What's gonna be a lot of dead niggas, so hey.
it's already a lot of dead niggas that no disrespect to Corona. I mean, a lot of people have died on his watch.
Yeah.
But no, that nigga can't come here, fam. He can't. We only take. We like winners. Okay, we like winners, and he is not a winner. He is a loser.
Depends who you ask.
Hmm?
Depends who you ask, though.
That nigga lost.
You got
why he want. Listen, this is how small the rural cities in Florida are, right? That like we fucking like all the metropolitan areas voted blue, and I think everywhere else was red.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the Tampas, the Jacksonvilles, the Tallahassees, and Dade County voted blue, and it almost won Joe almost won Joe Florida. But the thing is, it was so close in Dade County because it's a lot of racist Cubans. A lot of Cubans who think they white.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of Cubans who think they white.
Hold on. Some of those Cubans are white. Let's not get it fucked.
Yeah. They like I heard a comedian say this. They said I think it was D.L. Hughley said Cubans come over here and then convert into white racists.
No, they don't. They was white racists in Cuba too.
Yeah, but now it's like now you have American audacity.
Yeah, that's part of it. So basically they was running shit over in Cuba, and when Castro kicked their ass out, they was like, all right, well, we're gonna go to America, and we're never gonna let that shit happen again. We're not even gonna let them get that close to be able to push us out there like that again. And who's opposed to those type of movements? All right, we're gonna go with those folks.
Yeah, I met Cubans like that, and I was puzzled until I realized what the actual landscape was out there. But with that being said, good point. And Just One Love says, I go to work to be professional. I tune into the morning rant for the pure nigga nonsense.
Thank you. Thank you.
So look, don't let the look fool you. We're still gonna give you some nigga nonsense, you know what I mean? But we're just gonna try to tweak the formula just a little bit, you know what I mean? We just want the look to be, something similar to when you're watching the news, but we still gonna be the news our way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is.
Logic don't convert it to Mr. M on a nigga.
Steph hit me up and said, "Who the fuck is Mr. M?" I said, "That's me, man." Nah, my government name, my mother didn't name me Jah Logic, in case anybody didn't know that. So my government first and last name starts with an M, and professionally, I always would go by Mr. M. So when I was in school and college and all that, I would have professors, everybody call me Logic, right? So I kept Logic, from the inception to whenever, right? Like family, friends, school, everyone called me Logic. But when I got to a certain level in my career as a youth advocate, and started like running programs and shit like that, I just decided to go by Mr. M. And then I transitioned to a filmmaker, and I said, I'm not going to go in the industry of film as that, that urban guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to have these people, especially white folks, calling me, hey, what's up, Logic? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't fucking know me like that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, you're just going to have to call me Mr. M the same as they do in, my day jobs. You feel me? So that's where Mr. M kind of came from. So, and Just Love says, Steph took the words out of my mouth, Mr. M. She's laughing.
I thought Mr. M was like your alter ego, like when you don't have your hat on.
Nah, it's not my alter ego, but maybe it is. I don't know. If we believe in Mercury retrograde, then we got to believe in signs and astrology and all that. And I am a Gemini, so
Oh, this the Gemini's are crazy as hell, man.
I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, but but yeah. So with that being said, that's for that. So whenever you see me talking professionally, with peers from the film industry. If they didn't come from the music industry or from my childhood or anything like that, then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna know me as Mr. M. Especially white folks, they gotta call me Mr. M. They're not gonna act like they, you know, they don't get a pass. They don't get a pass. They don't get to call me, you know, John Logic and all that good shit.
So when you get older, you're gonna make them call you Master M?
You know what? I have a cousin named Master. So that might be a family trait. Who knows? It might be a thing. You know what I mean?
That nigga Logic look like he owned a Swisher Sweet plantation.
Fonto leaf.
Yo, give it about 10 years. Logic's gonna have pictures like the Hebrew Israelites, one of those kissing on their feet. Master M.
Logic background gonna be the Game of Thrones chair. Him sitting up on the throne with white people bowing at his feet.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I can't say I'm mad at that imagery. Just what Love says, a good look for the union. All right, thank you. So yeah, we just trying to step it up a little bit. I think what doesn't grow is dead. You feel me? And we're very much alive, so we gotta grow. And I want to thank the people who sent donations even during the break, like Brooklyn Honcho and my boy from school, Steve-O. He actually checked out our show and then he just binge watched all of the episodes. And he was like, bro, I have to send you a healthy donation. And he sent us $400. And what we did with that is we brought these green screens. So, you know, all of these green screens, courtesy of my homeboy Steve-O. So I want to say thank you to him. And like I said, I was supposed to be off of here 15 minutes ago. So this has been the sound check, and this is the morning rant. So y'all have a great day. You heard?
All right, you gonna take us out with some Mr. Motherfucking Esquire, or are we just going out?
I think I'm just gonna play the outro. Is the same as the intro today. But Mr. Esquire does have a new video I want to premiere, so we'll probably do that on the next episode when we have a full episode. I'm surprised we still got 40 minutes in. We was only supposed to do 30, but you know, it is what it is. So once again, this has been the morning rant, and we out. Have a great day. Be productive. Be safe. Be good out there. Peace.
All right.